All right, let's see. Class. Now, all those people that have earbuds in right now, I know that no one would do something like that, right? No one would have earbuds in when we're supposed to be doing work right now, right? Okay, so we are on page. You know I'm standing right here, right? Okay, yes. So if you put it in again, that's it. I'm telling you. All right, 15. Page 15 on my notebook, and I saw a whole lot of nobody updating their table of contents for the set of notes for today. So, other people just playing on their phone instead, swiping left, looking on their, who else? Yeah, all of that stuff. Right, Kermit? Okay, good. All right, annuities, methods of savings, and investment. Now, previously, we've been doing borrowing money. I know everyone's paying attention right here, not staring at your computer right now. We've been borrowing money. So whenever we borrow money, I want my future value to be zero. Future value to be zero if I'm borrowing money. This is an investment. I want my money to grow. I don't want my future value to be zero because this is my investment. Normally, when you have an investment, you start with zero and then you start building on that. And so your future value is going to get bigger. That's the difference between borrowing and investing. So everything else is almost exactly the same when we put it into numWorks. An annuity is a sequence of equal payments made at equal time periods. Okay, we're just basically making payments, right? So instead of making payments towards paying off something you purchased, this is going to be an annuity you're going to pay yourself in your own account. So the value of annuity is the sum of its deposit plus interest paid. We're going to go through item by item. You deposit $1,000 into a savings account plan at the end of each year. That's important. End of each year for 3 years. Interest rate is 8% per year compounded annually. The word compounded annually means that it's one time. That's important. Compounded annually means one time. Now, given this, we're going to do it the same way that we were. N. How many payments do I make every year? How many payments? How often do you make that payment? Once a year for how many years? 3 years. So how many payments total? Just 3. My interest. What was my interest rate? 8%. Present value. How much money do we have right now? Okay, when do you make that $1,000 payment? Every year. When? When every year? At the end of the year. Is this beginning of the year?
No.
We're at the beginning of the year, right? So whenever we're starting this, you make the payment at the end of the year. But right now, we're starting out at the beginning of the year, right? If we're starting at the beginning of the year, that means we start with 0. And we haven't made our first payment until the end of the year. So we're starting this equation here in January. We don't make our first payment until December. Does that sound better? Okay, so my present value is going to be 0. My payment, how much do I make each payment? 1,000. Okay, my future value? I don't know. That's what I want to solve. My PPY and CPY. How many payments do we make each year? Only one payment per year. Only one, so that's important. My payments per year is 1, and CPY, it is compounded annual. So it's also just 1. Annually means 1. And this is also going to be made at the end. So I'm going to put end over here. Assignment manager. There you go. Okay. All right, so I'm going to refresh this so we can start here. Okay, does everyone have their calculator out? They're not staring at their computer doing whatever you're doing right now. Yeah, but, oh, look at you! Who's a good boy? You got it. You got it. You found some Wi-Fi? Huh? Sweater what?
No, see at school.
See after school? Hey, I just said who's a good boy. See? You found some internet. You got the calculator. Good job. Okay, so now, step by step, you're going to write these down. You're going to write this down. Let's go find where it says finance. So from the home screen, go find finance. Okay, so now we found finance, click on that. Now, all these things that we're doing right now are going to be compound interest. They're all compound. Okay, we're going to go and compound interest here. Bam! What are we trying to solve for now this time?
The future value.
Future value, very good. The future value. We already know what the payment is because I'm putting that in. I want to know what the future value is going to be. So, click on future value, hit OK. Now, and fill in. My number of payments is 3. There you go. My interest, 8. Present value,
0.
yep. My payment, payments per year, 1. Compound per year, 1. And payment is made at the end. So, hit OK. Your number's wrong. Yeah.
Oh.
That the interest rate is 5 instead of 8. Let me see. Get back.
There we go.
Okay, 8. Your payment is only 100.
Oh.
So 32, 46, 40. So 32, 46, 40. You guys agree? Seems pretty easy, right? Okay. So the next part is we're going to solve for find the interest. So to find interest, I take my future value. This is just for my annuities investment. Minus N times payment. All right, my future value was it 32, 46, 40? 32, 46, 40. Yeah, remember it's money, right? So you don't just put 0.4, it's 40 cents. Minus, we made 3 payments of $1,000, so 3 times 1,000, 3,000. So my interest is going to be 246.40. So my money, just by investing my money, made $246 for me.
Pretty good.
Not bad, right? Okay. Easy enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go on to this next one right here. See this nasty formula?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. Guess what NumWorks does? Yeah, they do it for you. Yeah, they do it for you, so even better. So just make NumWorks do it. Example 2, determinate value of an annuity. Suppose you are 35, you decide to save for retirement by depositing $1,000 into an IRA at the end of each year for 30 years. If you can count on an interest rate of 10% per year compounded annually, how much will you have in the IRA after 30 years? And then find the interest. Same steps. Same steps. So, N, how many payments are we going to make?
30.
30. It's once a year for 30 years. So 30 payments. My interest, 10. My present value. How much is my present value? 0. Why 0?
Because you're putting it in per year.
You're going to make a payment at the end of the year, right? We haven't made any payments yet. So since we're putting it in at the end of the year, we're starting off with 0. Now, you're going to see these on the homework where it comes out and it's going to give you a starting value. So right now, okay, you have $500 to start this off with. You would just put 500 here. That's what you would do. You just change your starting value. Because right now, the only value that we have is what we're putting in my investment each year, part of my payment. But you could start with more money. My payment is how much? 1,000. I'm going to look for my future value. PPY, how many payments per year? 1 payment per year. And CPY is compounded annually. And it's also at the end. So let's take a look at our NumWorks. Okay, all I have to do is hit the back arrow and it'll come back to this. We're looking for a future value again. 30, 10, present value 0, 1,000, payments per year, CPY once, payment at end, and confirm. How's your earbud in for some reason? Yeah. All right, 164, 494, 03. Is it 03 or 02? It's 02, sorry. There you go. So that's my future value, $164,000, 494 and 2 cents. Now let's calculate. So it's going to be my future value again, minus my N times payment equals my interest. $64,494.02 minus 30,000. And we come up with One what?
63.
134.
30.
One.
4494.02.
Yes.
So,
Two.
where'd you say? Oh, because you only subtracted 1,000. It should be 30,000. Okay, because it's right here. It's N, so we make 30 payments, right, of 1,000. So you forgot that part. All right, so is that a lot of money? I put in 30,000 and I made over 100,000. Is that pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Investments. Investments are good. So a lot of times in life, that's one thing people wish that they actually paid attention or did in high school. So when people graduate high school, man, I wish they taught me how to invest. I wish they taught me how to do my taxes. I wish they taught me how to pay my credit card. You know, and guess what we're doing? All those things. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to leave off this with example 2. Tomorrow we are going to pick up example 3. We're going to pick up example 3, so make sure you guys all like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button, and guess what? I don't think we hit that 100 view mark